Danger Rainbow Warriors is here.
Found Ronning, which is great. He's made it with his rock star entry.
Yeah, the chopper couldn't land from the wind last night, but got us in this morning, so we're here.
Essentially today we've got the time run for the downhill, so we're going to look at all some tech stuff, talk to some of the riders, and then the under 23 men. It's going to be wild. Yes, send it to the Yakima boys.
Yeah, good man.
What is your response to some people calling the new super soft compound too soft?
Well, maybe they should look at their own hardness.
Looking sexy, these two. I tell you what. Last training before the race tomorrow, Mac. Are you excited?
Yeah, it's cool. It's not every day you go out on a practice lap and there's people cheering for you. So it's a bit of a novelty, but soaking it up, it's heaps of fun. So the vibes are pretty high after yesterday. So hopefully we can keep it rolling.
Dino, are you dusting off the trail bike for champs now?
I'm thinking about it, mate.
Take Sam's lead.
Yeah, he's the master. He's done it the best for so many years. So, look, it's even the right colour.
It's ready to go. Out of the box. Factory Aussie colours. Yeah. That's amazing. So how is the track though?
Track is dusty, but I feel like you've heard that from everyone. She's tight at the top.
This is the first downhill I've talked to. You should feel very special.
Well, it is dusty for anyone knowing. And the top turns are very tight. It's hard to get the big horse around them, but once we get the horse around there, just let her eat and she goes for it.
Make it happen. Those corners that were made in '96 are probably not built for a current model downhill bike. You're on the big hoops?
Yes, big hoops for sure.
The wagon wheels?
They're loving it. Loving it.
Another name for big wheels?
Yes, also, I don't even know.
Tractor tyres?
Tractor tyres.
The Ferris wheel?
Yep, there we go.
We could make one up if you want.
I don't know though, you put me on the spot.
Put some creativity into this, please, Dean. We need to make something out of this interview. The London Eye.
Yeah, the London Eye.
Can you go, Shark, can you go jump in the pool?
Nah, that's our recovery pool, so after the qualifying I will.
Stop giving me shitty short answers, Moya. Give me some creativity. What about between the last World Cup and this? Have you been in the green room?
Oh, me and Charlie, we had surf camp, 2K17. We've been planning it for a while now. There's a lot of green room action.
You've obviously just got a quiet American kit as per usual. You're not proud about being American?
Nah, I didn't want anyone to know that I was American, so just went with the low-key kit.
Just stealth.
Something subtle,
Stealth AF, as always.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you know how this thing rides, or?
I think it rides quite poorly. Oh, man.
Technology's advanced slightly.
It is crazy though when you compare the two. 1998.
He's got some cushion for the pushing though. Look at that thing.
People raced on those.
Those seats.
John McCarroll used to race on one of those. That's not stock, is it?
I'm just going to drill some holes in my stem.
Time race.
Timed race.
Yeah, we've got a time race going on.
You got some Kiwi stuff going on in your bike. It's black and white.
Yeah, and a big fern, and then
a big fern.
A couple of stars.
I love all the custom stuff at Worlds. Like, it's pretty trick.
Make our way past Ronnie's ramp.
Nice.
Get up there.
Has it changed much?
Just a few little tweaks, and kept it pretty rough and raw, and hopefully it gets fast and see what happens in the dust.
Nice, mate.
Sam Hill was actually quite annoyed that you made the pedal easier for the downhill bikes because he's chose to be on the small travel.
Yeah, well, I didn't know he was going to ride that. If he had told me that a couple of months ago, we would have left it.
Are you trying to sabotage the Australians, mate? Is this a real mustache?
Oh, of course, mate.
Look,
yes. I grew it this morning.
Have you got enough sunscreen there, mate? Just row it in. What's happening? Actually, I'll take some. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
And for those who don't know, Kathy actually raced here in the '96 Worlds, as I did. So yeah, it's pretty cool for us all to be back here 21 years later, and it all sort of seems the same. And still see quite a few familiar faces.
Yeah, 1996. The track has changed maybe 2%, 5% at the most, and it's like it's as if no time has gone on. be honest. It's like really the same, and like the packages change, but inside it feels just the same. It could have been last week.
Yeah. So how are your guys going up on the hill?
They're going really good. As you know, you were one of my baby boys, and now I've got 2 new baby boys.
Yeah.
They were, let's see, one was just born 21 years ago, another one was just coming out at Christmas. So like they have no idea of the scope of it, but they're going really good. Greg, he was a little tired in the week, but I can see he's getting relaxed and more comfortable, and he's putting his mind to work, which is one of the strongest things he has. Nobody has a weapon like that in their bag of tricks, okay? And so when he puts his mind to it, he gets the job done. So he's very focused. And Loris, I saw him on track yesterday, and he's a little flying Loris. He is going quick, man. He just got that tuck, and he's got the tight clothes, and he's just on fire. Yes, and they've, of course, been experimenting with different wheels and tires and different things, trying to get some speed, but sacrificing maybe, flaps or whatever. So they're trying to strike that balance.
Get that balance, We've got Will Longden here. He's team manager of Madison Saracen, and also raced here back in '96. Another old schooler. Good to be back, mate.
Yeah, great to be back. I remember this one quite fondly, and on Instagram this week, Jeff Waugh, a photographer, has been showing lots of really good pictures. So brings back some good memories.
Mate, this would be a good track for you at the moment with all the dust. So I could have pictured you exploding some turns and typical Will the Thrill style.
Yeah, it might have made it look good. Probably not fast enough, but it might have made it look good. Yeah.
I'm actually bummed that Warner's not here. Because, I remember in '96 he broke his bike and then he had to throw it into the trees. And one of the marshals was telling everyone to stay back, like he was like a, like a wild animal.
He's gonna blow.
Yeah, it's obviously a lot different conditions in the World Cups we've had with the rain and whatnot as well.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, the first time we came here for a World Cup, it was really wet and muddy. It maybe suited the British guys a little bit more, but the kind of tight stuff in the trees and the turns, I think that's the kind of stuff we get at home. Not super steep, but obviously Dusty's a little bit different for us, but they ride all over the world. So.
Do they enjoy the track, or do they find it a bit old school now?
No, after the first day of practice, a lot of riders were saying how much fun they'd had on it. It's got the jumps as well, and there's some real fun, fast parts of the track. So, they are enjoying it. They're all having a good time.
Yeah.
And you had a bit of a spill?
Yeah, a little bit, but it's all good. Like, I'll definitely fix it up for Sunday. Just got to dial in a few more things. It was just in the rock garden, a silly mistake, but I made up a bit of time in the bottom, and so it's all sorted.
So hardtail this weekend. What's the theory there?
Well, I feel really fast on the hardtail.
You've got very, very good suspension in your body.
Maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe I got a soft ass. I don't know. On this kind of track, the rough sections aren't that long. And I think that's the key to the hardtail. You're through them before you know what's happened.
Totally, and it's smooth out this side.
It's smooth out the back, and even the climb's relatively smooth. There's a few little get up and overs, but they're nothing too major.
Yeah.
And I feel like the hardtail's really smooth. And actually, it's a surprisingly smooth track, even at race pace.
My last name, Commensal.
So you're related to the Commensal bike?
Yes, for sure. It will be very difficult to beat the Aussies. They are really strong. When you see the first intermediate of Tracy and the run of Mick, they will be fast.
I had a good run. I didn't nice and clean, and tried to save a bit of energy on the pedals for Sunday. So I wasn't sitting down, but I wasn't going 100. So got a bit more pedal power for Sunday.
Just learning the conditions, there's a few lines up there, but you've just got to learn how to ride this dust. It's a super fine, slippery dust on this hard packed clay, so it is really slippery and tough to ride. You just got to push and see how much you can attack and bring it back a little bit.
And you remembered your shoes this year?
I did. They're a good crowd though here, If I didn't have them, I'm sure they'd hook me up again.
Timed run, was it faster than our course preview run?
Yeah, probably by 2 or 3 seconds, I reckon.
Might have just rolled it. I mean, you didn't have to wait for me, so that probably helped.
Yeah, it wasn't making sure you were still alive on that one. So
general feeling all good on the enduro bike. I mean, that's your weapon, that's your baby.
Yeah, feeling good on it. It's what I'm comfortable on. I know what it's going to do, and it's holding up to everything on the track here. It's probably a lot better of a bike than when they raced 96 Cairns here.
He's actually got more travel than what we ran back then. We actually had boxer forks, but they were only 125mm.
Yeah, feel like the Megas carrying real good speed everywhere on the track and hitting all the big lines. So it's going good.
Pretty special racing and other champs in the home country.
Yeah, it's awesome. Get a warm and fuzzy coming down there. Every section you go through, there's just a mad crowd cheering you on. Even practice yesterday and this morning, it's there's no other feeling like it.
Essentially, you're the people's champ. How does that feel?
Yeah, great. Don't know if I'm not everyone's champ, but
well, you're my champ, mate.
Yeah, that's probably all that matters. But hopefully, I can get him a medal on Sunday.
Sam's bike, pretty sparkly. Got some glitter on it.
Yeah, real sparkly. Got a special paint job here for Worlds, and Australian colours. It's pretty cool to get it. Got it last minute and built it up here.
Well, for this track we have modified the forks a little. Like we not modified the forks, we just moved them up to have a little steeper head angle and get around the top corners a little better. Yep. We did the same on the rear end, so we shortened the wheelbase a little. Chainstay's length is a bit shorter, and we have a lockout on the shock.
Right.
This track here is very different to all the other tracks we have in the World Cup season, and there isn't a lot of braking down here. Like there's no really steep bits, and it's a quite paddly track, so we don't have a lot of braking where we need the brake power for, and the Saint brakes, and it's also to save weight wherever we can. No, we decided to go with the XTR, and it was a good decision here. Cool. So there isn't, as I said, there isn't a lot of braking here, so you don't need the brake power of a Mini Ray or something like that. Awesome. So, but you want a tire with low rolling resistance. Yep. So we went for the semi-slick, yeah.
Classic. So you can feel the nervous energy here in the under 23 camp. We got the men all warming up on the rollers. It's quite loud. There's ice vests on. A lot of serious faces. The music is pumping in their ears to get them energized and mentally ready for what they're about to tackle, which is essentially 1.5 hours of really, really fast world-class cross-country racing. But the boys are looking good, and hopefully they all have clean races. You're wearing the ice vest. Yeah. It's a bit confusing, like you're trying to cool down and warm up at the same time.
Yeah, I know. Core temperature, leg temperature, it's all a bit different. But
it's very scientific. Is it you're wearing glasses? You don't want anyone to see the fear in your eyes?
Just leaving that fear for the start line.
Yeah.
That's the reason why.
We go. Oh, makes my heart beat quicker hearing that. Oh. Doof, 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 doof. That's wild. Brings back some terrifying memories. And here they go. The under 23 men are on course. We're following the mass of people into the forest. There's a lot of commitment there. What are you guys here to watch?
Downhill.
Well, it's the cross country on now, so you can't watch the downhill.
That's why we're going to the bar.
Downhill or bar. That's what these boys are about. Behind the scenes, people love it. Yeah, Tasman. Good. Get it done, buddy.
Yeah, let's burn bar.
Yeah, the Aussies.
Where is that? Trinity Beach, down on the beach. Is it a good shot?
Small change. I've only got $100 bills. I'm not joking. You've even got sausage holders. That's pretty nice. Pretty fancy up here in the forest.
So funny.
They're awkward as, aren't they? Yeah, the juniors. They big fans of our videos, these people. That does not look safe. I mean, you must have had good legs to be able to ride all the way up to the front.
Yeah, I was feeling pretty good. As I said, I'm a little bit disappointed to get caught in the crash, but that's mountain biking, that's racing. So you just deal with it how you can and fight for the whole day and never give up and just suffer your way through it.
Oh. So you completely cooked?
Yeah, I was done. Like, both my legs were just locked at the top of the climb, and then one guy behind me, I was like, the only way I'm going to beat him is if I just bomb the descent as hard as I can. I just risked it, just held him, yeah.
Oh, you got him?
Yeah, just got him.
Good, mate. It's all about those internal battles.
Yeah, the little wins.
The small victories.
I think I shortened my life by about 5 years with dust in my lungs. But no, it was fun.
You'll have dusty chunks of phlegm for the next week.
You just coughing all over the plane on the way home. Yeah, it was amazing. Every 100 metres there was an Aussie spectator. Like, it was amazing.
And you've got a nice dusty facial as well.
Love it.
I actually talked to Dan and Beck. They're jealous. They don't have skin suits. What do you have to say about this?
Oh, I don't know.
Cop it, Dan and Beck. Who are you? You opted for the hardtail, Luke. Tell me what if you regret that decision.
Look, it was alright, but rough as guts. My back's killing me, but that was alright. It was good.
Left it all out there on the track.
Oh yeah, gave it everything. So a few issues, but oh well, what can you do? Just gave
That's it. That's it, mate. Well, just a few frothies and go dust off the dancing shoes.
Yeah, that's it. Can't wait.
So you've got 66 pickup sticks. Did you beat your number plate to the finish?
I have no idea what I was doing today.
Well, the coach says yes, so that's the main goal in the World Cup or World Champs.
Yeah, I just had my head down and was just pedaling. I literally have no idea what was going on.
Of motivation from seeing these guys hurt themselves, you can go out and smash yourself tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely. They're coming back in covered in dust. I think there might have been a few tears here and there, so yeah, something to look forward to.
Yeah, I think Taz, he was wearing glasses for a long time because he was crying at the end because he was so emotional.
Firstly, we had Mick Hanna, fastest in time runs today.
He probably rode blind because he's ridden the track so many times, but...
And disclaimer, by blind we don't mean he was drinking. He just has ridden there plenty of times and we really, think he's been going good.
And then we had the under-23 men in the cross country and we kept it Southern Hemisphere with Sam Gaze winning, which is good to see for the Oceania region.
Yeah, we adopt him with this sort of an Anzac flavour.
He has a terrible hairstyle at the moment, so we distance ourselves from that.
But definitely rode well. Plenty of dust.
And with full XC tomorrow, we'll be in our spandex for the women and elite men in the cross country.
And I think the men are on track just with a bit of practice, and that's it for downhill.
Oh, for downhill, no, we don't care about downhill tomorrow.
All about XC.
All about XC. God, this fern.